Hey friends, so we are out here today at Universal Orlando Resort. We come out to Universal's Islands of Adventure. We're going to explore the park, take in the sights, the sounds, and kind of give you a little bit of a tour along the way, explain the lands to you, show you what there is to do, and just have a good time, ride in some rides. I am so excited. I love this park. It is really not a park to come to when it's raining. Thankfully, today we're good at the moment. It's Florida, it will rain, right? Our last time we came here, we had about 3 hours of torrential rain. It really put a dampener on the day, but we still got everything done. So let's see what we can do today. Let's see if we can ride Velocicoaster. Let's see if we can ride Hagrid and some of the other cutesy rides in between. So if you guys do enjoy the video throughout, give a thumbs up. I do appreciate it. It really does help us out a lot. And it would be great if you could hit the subscribe button, bell icon to be notified when we post all new videos. Let the adventure begin. And we're in. The adventure begins. Port of entry is so stunning. This bridge looks fantastic. And all of the kinetic energy this area has. The water, the windmills, the music. Everything is stunning here. Some absolutely stunning scenes here on the Lagoon. Look at this. Islands of Adventure, port of entry. And then we've got the Velocicoaster at the back. Mythos, Jurassic Park Discovery Centre. You've got Hogwarts Castle. Just here to the left, got the Incredible Hulk roller coaster. Oh, here we go. Needless to say, that is pretty insane. Over and we're gone. So we are in. We got ourselves a Starbucks. We got an iced chai vanilla latte with strawberry cold foam on top. This is for annual pass holder appreciation, but they didn't know what I was talking about, and I had to try and find it online. Which is a bit unfortunate. So Velocicoaster, which you can see here, that's the top hat of Velocicoaster. That is currently closed, delayed. So our option is Hagrid's or the Incredible Hulk. I think we're going to go with Hagrid's. But first we're going to go through Suess Landing, which means we get to ride the Cat in the Hat, because that's one of my favourite rides in the park. I love a dark ride. I love a dark ride. Suess Landing. So here we've got the carousel. We've got one fish, red fish, two fish, blue fish. We've got the Cat in the Hat. We've got Circus McGurkus. No, what is it? Oh, I don't know what that one that goes around the top is. There's one that goes around the top. There you go. You can see it. And I can't for the life of me remember what it's called. I am not a good Universal fan. But the thing is, the aesthetic in this area is amazing. The interactivity, you know, the fact that they've got like these palm trees that are twisted. It's just incredible. I think for theming, it's probably one of my favourite lands.
Something went bump. Made us jump. We looked, then we saw him step in on the back. We looked and we saw him, the Cat in the Hat.
Make that cat go away. You do not want to play. He should not be about when your mother is out.
Why, we can have lots of good fun, if you wish, with a game that I call Up with a Fish. I call them Thing 1 and Thing 2. They are tame. Oh, so tame. They have come here to play.
Oh, what did she say? Do you hear? My father! Your mother! Your mother is near! Go as fast as you can. Think of something to do. You will have to get rid of
Oh dear, you did not like our game. What a shame. What a shame.
We cannot pick it up. There's no way home. I will show you another strength glider.
Have no fear of this mess.
Said the cat in the hat.
I always pick up my playthings, and so I will show you another good trick that I know.
Then our mother came in and said to us to.
Did you have any fun? Tell me, what did you do?
Should we tell her about it? Now what should we do? Well, what would you do if your mother asked you?
Oh my goodness, we had an absolutely perfect ride through of Cat and Hat. Like every animatronic was working, all the lights were working, everything was so good in there. I love that ride. I love that ride. As I said, I think this land is like so well themed. The rides in here are perfect for the land. High in the Sky, Zeus trolley ride. That's what it's called. How did I forget that before? Becky loves this ride. She tries to make me do that all the time. And I don't complain. I do love the ride. So we're going to go up to the Wizarding World of Harry Potter now. And try and jump in the queue for Hagrid's Magical Creatures Motorbike Adventure. I think it's posted at like a 2-hour wait. I'll see if single rider's open. If it is, great. If not, that will be sad. But I think it's one of those rides where it's actually worth the 2-hour wait, because it's got so many elements to Hagrid's. Like, if you come to Universal Islands of Adventure, make sure you do Hagrid's. Like, if you're doing a list of rides that you have to do, Hagrid's, Velocicoaster, Spider-Man, they'll do. And then obviously the other rides as well, Jurassic Park River Adventure. You know, you've got 3 water rides here in the park. They do get you very wet though, so today, probably not the day for it. The Lost Continent. So, there's not actually anything in the Lost Continent anymore, apart from Mythos restaurant here, which is always busy, and it's been voted like one of the best theme park restaurants, I don't know, in the world, in Orlando or whatever. You used to have a ride, a walk-through experience, and that is just here to the right-hand side, but that closed down. Oof. We're talking like 18 months ago. It closed down, maybe 2 years ago. When the video comes out, it'll probably be about 2 years ago, yeah. And what I'll do, we rode it on like one of the final run-throughs. So I'll put a link up in the top corner to that video. It was absolutely fantastic. There's rumours that they're going to retheme this land to The Legend of Zelda. If they do that, then I wouldn't complain, actually. I don't know The Legend of Zelda too much, but I've played the games, and I think this land would work so well. So we're just going to head up to the Wizarding World of Harry Potter, but if you did want to avoid it, there is a bypass to get you to Jurassic Park, about halfway through the Lost Continent. But we don't think you should avoid the Wizarding World, although it is incredibly crowded all the time. So, yeah. Depends how you're feeling, I suppose. There we are, the Wizarding World of Harry Potter Hogsmeade Village. You can tell it's a good ride when they're queuing it up this far. The problem with the queue coming out this far is that obviously, you know, this area is quite chill now, and it's fully open. But like to see the conductor over by the train, like you can't see him at all because he's like completely blocked off by the queue. But we're going to jump in the queue for it. And then maybe we'll jump single rider to Harry Potter and the Forbidden Journey. And I'll take you through the queue for that. So we have just come off of Hagrid's Magical Creatures Motorbike Adventure, and I love that ride. It is such a fantastic ride. There's so many scenic elements, like so many different roller coaster elements too. So you've got like launches, you've got drops, you've got stalls, you've got everything in there that you could really possibly want. And I really do think it's one of the best rides in the park, if not the actual best ride in the park. So try and make this your priority. If you can do this and you can do Velocicoaster as well, then immediately you've had a good day at Islands of Adventure. So it's a 2-hour wait. That's unfortunate. So now we're going to go up through the Wizarding World and we're going to go through Hogsmeade Village. Just up here. We're going to go past the Free Broomsticks, which is just there, past Owl Post, and just here you've got Ollivanders. Now Ollivanders is such a fantastic experience. It's like a walkthrough experience. The wand chooses the wizard. We did get to do that, I'm very fortunate, but I do enjoy it. And then as we come up here, we get the absolute best reveal in any theme park.
Just turn around at another.
And we have Hogwarts Castle. So, in Hogwarts Castle, you've got Harry Potter and the Forbidden Journey. That is a kind of motion simulator ride where you're flying over the Hogwarts grounds, being chased by a dragon and Dementors and all sorts. So we're going to jump in the single rider queue for that. Normally it's only maximum of like an hour wait. Really, really busy times right over the Christmas period. It can get higher than that, but at the moment it's only posted at a 35-minute wait, but the single rider queue is fantastic on this. You do miss elements of the actual queue. So if it's only 30 minutes, 35 minutes, I would suggest actually going through the queue, because you see Dumbledore's office, you see the herbology greenhouses and all of that, as well as the Gryffindor common room. You do see the Gryffindor common room if you do it single rider, but the queue is just incredible. And I'll put some footage of the queue in now.
Come closer if you must.
Hagrid's lost the dragon again.
Yes, well I'm sure you'll find it, Helga. He always does. Let's just hope it doesn't burn down the armory like last time.
Sounds like yet another clear violation of the Warlocks Convention 1709. But then again, with all these muggles,
Here we are in Dumbledore's office.
as many of you know,
Pensive. All of the portraits on the wall.
Things can be a little unpredictable here. During your visit, you may encounter all manner of things not common to your own world. Ghosts, house elves, giants, and apparently, as it was known, but I sense that
Sparking spring.
Now we're in the Defense Against the Dark Arts.
Remember, there are requirements.
Sivon, everything worked out perfectly.
Perfectly. Except I was stuck on this cloak with you.
Keep your voices down, McGonagall will hear us.
Ron, you're despicable.
Who are you people? Am I supposed to let you all in? Have you learned a password, no less? What is this school canon? Well, where's that number then? Otherwise you'll miss the match. I'm sure it can be. I certainly don't miss those awful benches. So uncomfortable. Ooh, but you need a treat today. Harry.
And then we are in the Gryffindor common room.
There you have it. Everything you need to know about each other. The exit is just ahead if you need to use it.
So we're just here at the stage for the Tri-Wizard Rally. But they said it might just be a photo opportunity because the stage is still pretty wet.
Hello everyone, welcome to Hogsmeade. Very good to see you all. Right then, Beaubatons to my right, please. You're lovely today, girls. Durmstrang to my left. Fantastic, everyone. W. We're safe. Welcome everyone, welcome ladies and gentlemen, residents of Hogsmeade, and welcome guests of Hogwarts.
So we are now leaving the Wizarding World and we're heading into Jurassic Park. Now Jurassic Park has got 2-3 rides, let's say. Jurassic Park. So it's got the Velocicoaster, which is currently posted at a 105-minute wait. Yay! Let's see if there's a single ride line in operation for it. You've got Jurassic Park River Adventure, and you've also got Pterodon Flyers. Now you can't ride Pterodon Flyers unless you have a wee little Bowtruckle with you. In normal Muggle terms, a child. You need to have a child with you to ride Pterodon Flyers, and that's the only reason I want to have a child, just so I can ride Pterodon Flyers. I think it's frowned upon to steal a child just to ride a theme park ride, so needs must. But Velocicoaster is the newest ride in the area, and it turned out to be a weird mix because this is Jurassic World based, and then you've got Jurassic Park River Adventure. You've also got Camp Jurassic as well, which is like a playground for children, like climbing frames and rope courses and things like that, which is pretty cool. And you've got the Burger Digs, which is a restaurant, quick service restaurant, but it's a cool area. Let me show you the Velocicoaster. As it comes over the top. And then it will come back round here in just a second. The only unfortunate thing of this ride is it does get so close to the Wizarding World which kind of spoils the aesthetic of the Wizarding World. They kind of just ran out of space, really, and they didn't have a lot of choice in it. So if you're in the Three Broomsticks and you're right at the back, eating on this canopy here, then you can hear all of the screams from the Velocicoaster. Unfortunate theming. I got both of them in the shot then, that was so cool. So unfortunately the single riders queue for Velocicoaster is closed, so it's at 105 minutes. We're going to come back when it's a little less later on. To ride this amazing roller coaster. You also have the raptor encounter here, where you can meet a velociraptor. And then wherever you view this roller coaster from, you see just how incredible it is. So we'll wait for it to come round and go through the launch in just a second. And right up over the top hat. Right, here it comes. Straight through the tunnel, launch, and over the top. There we go. Slowly crests over the top. So the next ride that we come to is Jurassic Park River Adventure. And this is one of the first, if you're going this way around anyway. Show you. There we go. It's not for the faint-hearted, this ride, because it is intense. So yeah, as I was saying, it is like the first one if you are going this way around, the first water ride. Posted at a 5-minute wait because it's quite cold today. It's 16 degrees Celsius. It isn't too bad for a British person here, but I'm in jeans, t-shirt and a hoodie. But we'll show you why people don't ride it in the cold, basically. Camp Jurassic. This is the sort of kids obstacle course, climbing frame area. And then let's go down here, just to the right of this cart. There is a reason that people don't ride this when it's cold, and you're about to see why. See, that boat is empty. There is nobody riding this ride today because it is really cold. Now, I am sure, I am positive, if we go up and we check on Dudley Do-Right's Ripsaw Falls, which is another one of the rides here, and Popeye and Bluto's Bilge Rat Barges, 2 more water rides. If we go up there, I'm pretty sure that they're both going to be empty as well. Because people just don't want to be riding it when it's cold. You're not going to dry off. Well, we got the sun, but the sun's behind clouds, you know, so you need to use those dryers and you'll be freezing for, 20 minutes, 30 minutes. It's not the one you want on your vacation, really, is it? The next ride we come to is Skull Island, Reign of Kong. This is kind of an indoor-outdoor attraction. There are elements where it goes outdoors, and you ride a jeep around Skull Island, and maybe come face to face with King Kong himself. So we are in Toon Lagoon now. Let's check on what Dudley Do-Right's Ripsaw Falls looks like. Let's see if there's many people riding this incredible incredible themed water ride. I'm seeing a few boats go round empty already. That guy was on his own. So no, it's not busy. Just 2 of them in that one. Definitely not busy. So, if you can stomach the cold, do the water rides today, because they're basically a walk-on. So you can see part of Pterodon Flyers from Toon Lagoon as it just goes round, and you're basically flying a velociraptor. No. Pterodactyl even. Goodness me, I need to learn my dinosaurs better. One of the casualties of a cold day in the park means a lot of the water elements are unfortunately shut off. You've got this one with the rain, but the one where it loops over seems like it's shut off. The red pipe in the middle here, that's the one that normally fires water through the area. It's unfortunate, but the theming here is just fantastic. If you know the comics and you've read them, you've seen them about, then it's just fantastic. We go and check on Bill Trap barges to see what that looks like today, and see what the queues are looking like and how many people are in the boats. Going into Sweet Haven. So, Bill Trap barges is currently posted a 10-minute wait, which isn't too bad at all. 16 degrees Celsius. That'll be why. Let's go up to Midship Olive. See if we can get some good views of some of the water elements there. So for our first view, we don't actually need to go up to the ship. We can just go to this bridge to the right hand side, and you'll see why this is quite a short wait today. Nobody on the next boat coming up, but the one before it had a full family. 12 seats per boat as well, so it's quite a good people eater. This is beautiful in the summer. We rode all 3 water rides: Jurassic Park, Dudley Do Right's Ripsaw Falls, and this in quick succession in one of our videos from our last trip, and I'll put the link down in the description to that. You can see how wet you get. The perfect view does exist here at Midship the Olive. You can see the Incredible Hulk, you see Suess Landing, you can see Mythos behind there, and you can see the top hat for the Velocicoaster, and it is stunning. There we go. So if that was not enough to get you wet, you've got people with water cannons on Midship the Olive, ready to soak you even more. It's unfortunate when it is this dead on the ride, because they've not got anyone to soak. And then we get some amazing views of the Velocicoaster from here. That last part there over the lagoon is my absolute favourite. because it really feels like you're going to fall out of the roller coaster cart. There is an accessible path as well. It's not just a case of having to walk up tons of stairs. We're going to take you around to where the jets are. Just here, right at the top of the ship, the Olive. And let's have a look at... there's no people on it, see? It's unfortunate. Because these people are like spraying for no reason. I don't know if they cost money, these sprayers. No, they don't. They're free of charge, so that's fine. And then the Incredible Hulk coaster in the back, as we said. Let's take a trip all the way up to the very top of the ship, the Olive. Ooh, who's this guy? Can you see him through the thingy? You can. Oh. And then these guys are just using the water cannons. You've got a slide down from the top, that's currently closed off, but then you've got a slide down from like the middle here to the bottom of the ship. We'll take you into the ship and show you what the climbing frame looks like in there. So you've got the slide and you've got like a little bit of an adventure playground. It's not a huge like climbing frame or anything, but you've got cool elements here. You can turn handle and make little bits and pieces happen. You can go up in a lift as well. All the spinach stored in the ship. It's quite a nice little area to just come and explore. Oh, that doesn't move. It's unfortunate. But it looks awesome in here. So you also used to have a Universal Orlando annual pass holder lounge over at Studios, and that was in Hollywood. They've now moved it over to Islands of Adventure here in Toon Lagoon. So you can take a quick look inside. They're currently giving away a free lanyard, and you can get some merchandise in here as well. It's open at 11 AM till 4 PM daily. And I would say, like, if you do one trip, an annual pass isn't worth it. If you do 2 trips, I'd absolutely recommend it. Look at some of the merchandise. And then you've got holiday merchandise, which is discounted as well. Candles. Earl's Tree Farm scented candle. It's going to smell of pine, isn't it? Oh, it doesn't. It smells like berries. An exclusive annual pass holder VillainCon t-shirt. Does it say? No, there's nothing on the back. It's just annual pass holder on the arm. I do have one of these windbreakers. But I'm not a massive fan of this design. The mug is kind of cool. Quite big, thick mug. And that is $13. It's not too bad, actually. And you do get pass holder discount on it as well. Then we exit Toon Lagoon, and we're heading into the final land here at Universal Islands of Adventure. And that is Marvel Superhero Island. Obviously, it's very weird that Marvel, which is owned by Disney, is in a Universal park. Construction wall unfortunately up. But this land is based on the comic books rather than the films. So you've got slightly different look to some of the scenic elements here as you would if it was in California Adventure, right? There's some rule, some contract in place that Universal have the rights to Marvel this side of the Mississippi, and Disney have the rights to it over on the West Coast. Ooh. You got Captain America. Captain America meeting and greeting. And this is one of the other rides that I said you guys should do. It is a phenomenal ride. The Many Adventures of Spider-Man. The Amazing Adventures of Spider-Man, sorry. Not many. So typically the Amazing Adventures of Spider-Man has a single rider queue, but it is not open today. So there's quite a few rides that have single rider queues here that just are not open. We've got some more characters out and about. So we've got Cyclops from X-Men. And then over here we've got Storm and Rogue, I think they are. One of the other rides that you've got here in Marvel Superhero Island is Doctor Doom's Fearful. This is a dueling drop tower ride, and it's pretty insane. You've got the two drop towers there, well themed on the top. 20-minute wait today, not too bad. And then we got two more rides here in Marvel Superhero Island. You've got Wolverine out meeting and greeting. We have just met Wolverine as well, so I'll put a picture of that in now. It's so great seeing Marvel superheroes out meeting and greeting, because you don't have many characters meeting and greeting at Universal. We've met Poe, we've met King Julian, we've met the Simpsons over at Universal Studios and Beetlejuice, but they just don't have too many characters that meet and greet, which is unfortunate. So it's good to see that they've got a bunch of characters out and about in the park today. So the first of the final two rides that we have in Marvel Superhero Island is Storm Force Acceleratron. This is essentially just a teacups ride. 5-minute wait at the moment, walk on. It's enough to make you a little bit queasy, but good little flat ride to have here. And then we've got the incredible Hulk roller coaster. This is a pretty intense roller coaster. And the team member here is just telling everybody that everything needs to go into a locker, and they do provide lockers free of charge for small lockers. $2, sorry, for a large locker if you do need it. But that one is quite the intense roller coaster. Again, not for the faint-hearted, like we said about Velocicoaster. Those are the two headline roller coasters here at Islands of Adventure.
Well, thank you, Sam.
So once we finished the tour, I wanted to bring you back through Suess Landing, and we just saw some really cool entertainment there. We're going to now head back through the Wizarding World, and we're going to try and get on the Velocicoaster today, because I do need to ride it at least once today. Unfortunately, with the delayed opening this morning and the single rider queue being closed, it's made for a very difficult experience. I hope the single rider's open, but if not, we'll have to go in the normal queue and just see how it goes. You've got Poe and the tiger guy. I don't know what the tiger guy's name is. But that's so cool. Finally getting to experience something I've wanted to experience for ages. Mythos. One of the top restaurants in a theme park. World's best theme park restaurant. World's best. Look at this inside. Look at how amazing this is inside. The theming is just incredible. Like the intricate details. I've been wanting to come in here for ages. Look at the gods on the windows. Just looks absolutely incredible. So we've got a little party for one here. Normally super busy in here. And it is super busy, but if you're on your own, it's not too bad. So I wanted to show you guys the menu and get an idea of the kind of dishes that you have here. It's a little bit more of an exotic palette. So you've got the baked lamb meatballs, you've got calamari, you've got meze platter, hummus, Mediterranean grilled octopus, spanakopita dip, sorry. Get it right. Shrimp sushi katsu roll, Tuscan tomato soup, heart of romaine Caesar salad, chef's signature Greek salad, and wedge. And then the mains, they've got some interesting mains. Spinach and garlic ravioli, sea scallop and barley risotto, brick oven roasted chicken, catch of the season, beef loin medallions. The catch of the season's at market price, by the way, so you know it's going to be expensive. Pan roasted salmon, souvlaki couscous bowl, 12-ounce bone-in pork chop, pad thai, and braised lamb shank. And then you've got the handhelds, which are like burgers and sandwiches. So you've got the lamb burger, the Mythos signature lamb burger. You've got traditional bacon cheeseburger. You've got fork, knife, and spoon grilled cheese. And you've got balsamic grilled chicken sandwich. I just want to come back to that fork, knife, and spoon grilled cheese. A unique presentation of a classic free cheese sandwich set in a Tuscan tomato soup with crispy pork belly and garnished with house-made chips. Quite interesting. And then you've got your drinks as well. So you've got a whole bunch of cocktails. I'm not going to read them all. I'm just going to go through them slowly so you can see. And then you've got non-alcoholic cocktails down here as well as the normal drinks. And you've got quite an extensive wine menu as well. The presentation in here, the theming is fantastic. Like the dragon that you've got there. I don't know if it's a dragon or a griffin or something. Then the ceiling just looks kind of cool. And then you've got full windows as well. And that overlooks the lagoon. So just the one dish we've gone for. And that is the Mythos signature lamb burger. So the burger patty is hand-packed ground lamb. It's got grilled onion, shredded lettuce, fresh tomato, and a feta olive oil aioli, served with french fries. And this is $21. Which isn't too bad. The burger is a little bit smaller than I expected. But it looks good. It looks really good. Looks fresh as well. I did ask it to be medium rare, so Not sure if it will be, but we'll cut into it and find out. So we're going to cut into the burger now and see what it's like. It looks good. Smells good. I'll show you a cross section of it as well. Look at that. It looks really perfectly cooked inside. That tastes so good. So good. The lamb is a little bit overcooked actually. Now I've had a bite of it. But the sauce is fantastic and it really works well together. They put an olive on top. I don't eat olives, but it's a nice bit of garnish. $21. It's not a bad price really. So we've got the dessert menu and there's actually only 3 desserts on here. None of them have got prices. But I will put down in the bottom corner how much they are because I'll check on the website. Chocolate hazelnut creme brulee, chocolate banana gooey cake and graham cracker bread pudding. They sound pretty good. I'm very tempted by the chocolate banana gooey cake. So I did it. I shouldn't have, but I did. The chocolate banana gooey cake. It's a warm flourless chocolate cake drizzled with caramel sauce, topped with peanut butter ice cream and a candied banana. I think it was $10 she said. So it was $8 the cake, which isn't too bad. So after pass holder discount it's $26.10. Pretty good price actually for top quality food in here. So the cool thing about Mythos is you've got these great wide open windows and it overlooks basically the entirety of Islands of Adventure. So you can see Marvel Superhero Island, you can see Jurassic Park down there, and you can sit outside as well. What a view. Just look at that. Looks fantastic. You can take pictures down here. We're not in the restaurant's grounds itself right now. And also, as we come out, we've got a bunch of fish waiting for some food. There are also turtles in this lagoon as well. Wonder if we'll see any. Don't know where they are. They're somewhere. Normally on like the banks and stuff like that. Look. If you were sat behind that window, that would be really cool. But then you've got people like me just taking pictures all day. Just about to head back to the Velocicoaster. And we've got King Julian. Look. How cool is he? So we just finished eating at Mythos and now we're heading back to the Velocicoaster. Mythos, the food was pretty good. The burger was a little bit dry, but lamb always is. The dessert was fantastic. I think good value for money overall. Velocicoaster going over the top, amazing. Pretty good overall. Good value for money. Theming in there was just impeccable as well. So pretty happy overall. Been wanting to try that for a very long time. I'm so glad that we finally were able to. So good. So here we go, Velocicoaster. Gonna have to just make a go of it. Single rider is currently closed and it's posted at 125-minute wait. Yeah, just gonna have to go for it.
Why did it go?
Incredible. Absolutely incredible. And back round for a second run. There we go. They dare to dream of a world with more teeth. Holy cow! You can hear the screams of people on the Velocicoaster. It is such a good ride. It is so, so good. Scary, granted. But if you're into roller coasters, then it's great. There are little kids doing it, so just treat yourself and go and enjoy the Velocicoaster, because it is probably one of the top roller coasters in Orlando, probably one of the top roller coasters in Florida. I'll sort of add Busch Gardens into that then as well. It's just so, so good. The adventure lives on. Yes, it does. We'll be back. We'll always be back, Universal. So that is the end of our day here at Universal's Islands of Adventure. And what a cool day it's been. We didn't get on many rides, but we did get to explore the park. We people watched, and we got on the rides that we wanted to get on. So I can't complain about that. We did the Cat in the Hat, we did Hagrid's Magical Creatures Motorbike Adventure, and we did the Velocicoaster there right at the end. And it was fantastic. The park was very busy today. I thought it was going to be quite quiet because it was raining quite torrentially in the morning, but the sun came out, the clouds disappeared, and it got really busy. There were no single riders open really across the park, which was a little bit frustrating because they were running the Velocicoaster with seats empty, because they normally have single riders fill those gaps. So that was a bit frustrating, but overall an absolutely fantastic day. So hopefully you've enjoyed following along and you've enjoyed the explore of Islands of Adventure. If you have enjoyed the video throughout, do give us a thumbs up. Really appreciate it. It helps me out a lot. And it would be great if you could hit the subscribe button and the bell icon to be notified when we post all new videos. And we'll see you on the other side. Thanks.